They just are. And the other phenomena is that if they don't really trust you, you'll never know what they experience. They don't talk about it. They will take their secrets to the grave. There's no other sign more secretive in the 12 than Pisces. But if they really listen, they become tremendously powerful people because they get a natural development. For them, sleep is meditation. When they go to sleep, they really go. They go somewhere. All they have to do is fall asleep, and they have a spiritual experience. But unless you've got a bond with your child, daughter, husband, or wife, they ain't gonna tell you nothing. That they can keep us. If you want a secret kept, tell it to Pisces. It'll never get told. That's their nature. They're inside in the spirit realms. These are the people that can become drug addicts and not get damaged, and one day stop, just like that. Just decide that's enough. And they are, 110% through with it. They just have that kind of, they can turn their nature. The symbol of Pisces is two fish swimming in two different directions. Okay? That's usually the way they're presented, with a line hooked into their mouths. But they're not going in two different directions. It should be presented this way. One is going up. That's a terrible fish. And one is going down. One is heaven-bound and one is earth-bound. But it's two aspects of our own nature. The key we need to understand is that when you're talking about one sign, you're talking about a part of your own nature. We are an admixture of all 12 signs that represent the whole of the physical body. It's not one that you're not just 30 degrees. You're 360 degrees, but your presentation of consciousness happens at the angle of birth, that you become aware and involved in the energies that are deposited in your personal realm, which is your home, your mother, the hospital, the street, and the angle of planets at the time of your birth. That's your personal world. And these energies influence us. They are the meta energies that we're composed of. We are by nature spiritual beings. We don't become spiritual. We become awake, okay, to our spirituality. We become conscious that we are spiritual. By nature, we're spiritual beings. Okay, so Simon and Simeon are two aspects of the same concept in terms of their given or delineated meanings. I had one other concept here I wanted to deal with in terms of Simon. I got it written in my little book here. I don't want to waste too much time. What I'm trying not to do is skim over these. My intent was to try to deal with all of them in one class, but I'm not going to do that, because if I do, I'm going to skim over them. What I want to do is I want to go through all of them and then go back, and we're going to go through each sign one class at a time and get a thorough reading of the whole sign in relationship to self, to the spiritual power that it makes reference to, so that we have a full appreciation of, because these are not going to change. Spiritual knowledge is not given to the fad of the new year. Okay, it remains what it is at the time that it was conceived, which gives us this standard of understanding not only the importance of our nature, but the firmness and the consistency of our human and divine nature. So I don't want to run through them like I at first thought I should do. Okay, I'm looking for a verse I wrote dealing with the name Bashan under the statement of Simon. I'm trying to figure out where the heck did I put it. This is just what I didn't want to do, was get delayed here. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. No, that's Bashan is under Dan. Okay, I'm not missing anything. I just didn't want to make sure I didn't miss that. Okay, let's go on with Levi. Levi is Gemini in the astrological one, and the brethren of this concept. Simon and Levi were brethren, which means that they control or are attached at the same ends. Not only brethren, but they were twins. Okay? But they're at different ends of the body. They begin at the head and end in the feet. So they're both connected at the same time, scattered. Okay? I shall divide them in Jacob. Okay? That pointing to the physical body. They are divided as they move through the physical body, okay, because you have a left and a right side to the nervous system. The autonomous and sympathetic nervous system is divided. One is on the left side of the body, and the other is on the right side of the body. And they are scattered throughout Israel, which is the constellational concept of the whole universal man. First there's a solar man. That's the physiology. Then there is the universal man. That's the spirituality. Okay? Okay. The physical man is a delineation of your physical faculties. The universal man is a delineation of your spiritual faculties. Okay? Your spiritual nature goes beyond what we're dealing with here. But this is the basis of it. We haven't dealt with the 7 chakras at all. We're talking about 12 glands in the human body and 12 powers that operate through the 12 glands in the physical body. Okay, in other words, you have physical intelligence. That's why they refer to psychic powers. Psychic powers are brain's ability. It has nothing to do with the spirit per se. Okay, it's your brain that's able to make these discernments, to foreknow and foresee, to forehear. Okay, clear vision, clairvoyance is a brain ability. Clairaudience is a ear ability. In other words, to hear from here to Chicago is something your brain can do. For those and to those in which you're connected. You can hear your aunt say something. You can hear your sister say, you can hear somebody dying. You can feel somebody in trouble. If you're tuned in and your spiritual stuff is functioning to some degree, you will know that. I better call my sister. Something don't feel right. And call, and lo and behold. Or call, and lo and behold, something great has happened. By the same token, it isn't always tragedy, which most of the time premonitions and foresight is usually some tragic experience. But we can tune in to people when things are marvelously taking place for them as well. We need to know that. You know, we need to know when people are doing well as well as when they're in trouble. Okay? Okay. Levi is the author, the writer. So you have a whole book